Hello and welcome to this video. This is Corey Hall from the BachScholar YouTube channel, BachScholar.com and the WellRoundedPianist.com. In the past couple days, I have received several emails from concerned piano teachers who, in the course of this COVID-19 outbreak, March of 2020, wanted to get some personal tips and advice on how to set up an online teaching studio because many of them are not able to teach students in their home during this time. And this is a troubling thing for teachers who are used to teaching the traditional in-home method. I have been teaching on Skype since 2013. So I have been teaching now for 7 years, full-time, Monday through Friday, all year round on Skype to piano students all over the world. 99% of my students are on Skype. At the moment, I have one student that is coming to my home. So I have a lot of experience at this. I'm a really, really low-tech person. I'm not high-tech at all. And I want to give you and all the teachers out there my personal advice on how to set up an online studio quickly and efficiently and make it as simple as possible. Just yesterday, I was watching Josh Wright's video on this topic, and Josh is very high-tech. I mean, he's got some really nice microphones, and he spends a lot of time talking about his microphones. So I thought, well, I have to do something different. I'm not going to talk about microphones because you don't need them, in my opinion. Not to downgrade Josh's video. I'm good friends with Josh and good colleague of his, and I don't want to downgrade anything at all that Josh has told you. So all I want to do is offer you my advice on how I have been teaching the last 7 years on Skype. So also, oh yeah, I wanted to say that this view that you're viewing me at right now is how all my students see me when I teach Skype. This is my present view. I have had several different views throughout the years, but this is the one I've been using for the past couple of years, and it's the one I like the best, where I have a tripod about 5 feet that way from me and about 5 feet in the air. I'll show you that in the next portion. And the camera is beaming down like this. So if you can get a tripod and a camera, which I'll explain in the next portion of this video, that will help you achieve your goals. So this is an excellent view. It really captures everything perfectly here. You can see me. You can see what I'm doing on the keyboard. You don't really need an overhead view, although earlier on, several years ago, I did have overhead views with this big tripod that goes over my head, and I could toggle back and forth between a side view and an overhead view. You don't really need that. If you can find a way to do that, that's fine. But for now, for the past few years, I've been teaching like this, and it suffices. It does the job, and it does more than just the job. It really allows me to see the students, teach the students, or for them to see me and to hear what I'm doing at the piano. So I'm going to turn around the camera and show you my studio and what you need to set up your own online piano teaching studio. Okay, so I'm standing here at the entrance of my teaching studio. This actually was originally the master bedroom in the home that we purchased last year here in Florida. So this is a master bedroom space. So, it's not huge, but it provides room for my Steinway here, Steinway Model L. I have a whiteboard here for doing lessons for the well-rounded pianist. I have my desk here with an iMac on it, and I have my tripod with the Skype camera on it, which I'll explain a little about. This is some more some more of my room here. I have my books here, some stuff down here. Actually, down here is a camera. This is the camera that I use, that I have been using for the past several years for making YouTube videos. So the Skype camera that I use on this tripod is not what I would use for recording videos. And if you're wondering what these are some new mics that I acquired recently, which I am going to start using for recording. I won't use those for Skype lessons, but I'll use those for recording when I want to do some more serious kinds of recording. I haven't started using those yet because those were recently acquired. But let's go over here now to my tripod. Okay, so the first thing you need to get for teaching, and it's kind of ugly, all those wires. The first thing you need to get for teaching is a tripod. Very first thing is just a standard kind of camera tripod like this. You can get them at Best Buy or Amazon or any camera store. And this is also another required product for you to get for teaching Skype lessons. This is a Logitech HD camera. It goes right on here. It fastens right on here. You can take it off by taking this up and taking this out. Actually, I don't have two hands. There we go. So you can take that out and you can put it in. Sorry, I'm holding my iPhone. I'm holding it in my hand, so it's hard to do everything. So this is the view that you saw me in earlier, sitting at the piano. This camera gets that view, how you were viewing me. Although I had that with my iPhone, and so this is an iPhone attachment. You can take this off and put this on, and then the iPhone goes on there if I want to, say, record with my iPhone, which I've just recently started doing. I have an iMac here, and this plugs in to a USB here in the back of the computer, either a Mac or a PC it will work on. That's really all you need. You don't need any microphones because this has a mic in it. It's a built-in mic. So I have a link for you where you can get this. I actually have this on a Best Buy site here. This is what it looks like. It's really cheap. This one's only $39.99. But if you want some higher quality, you could probably get another one. And then the next thing you need to do, okay, so let's just review. You need to get a tripod and you need to get this HD camera. It's not very expensive. You do not need a microphone unless you want ultra high quality audio. So I have never used a microphone for Skype teaching in my 7 years of teaching. Now I'm on my Skype program here. You need to go to Skype.com, download the Skype program for your computer or the app for your phone or a device. And it's free. It's all free. You sign up and then you add contacts here on the left panel, and you add contacts. You look for you get their Skype contact, their Skype number. And it's not a phone number though. It's actually another kind of number. So you get their Skype contacts, you add them here. If you want to make a Skype call, like if this person has their lesson, I just go up here and I click this and it makes a noise, a funny noise, and it calls them and they answer it and you have your lesson. It's really that easy. It's that simple. And one thing I might want to mention though is when you have your Skype camera, when you have the Logitech HD camera and it's all plugged in and everything, then you want to go over here up to Skype, you want to go to Preferences, and you want to go to Audio and Video, And here is where you can change it. It defaults to FaceTime camera. So the FaceTime camera is the one that's up here. I would not recommend using that because you can't move it around a lot. It's just kind of stuck to wherever your computer is. You want to choose Logitech camera here. That's already chosen. And then the microphone on my Logitech camera works right now because you can see that it's, as I'm speaking, this is the mic gauge is going. And that should be automatic. You shouldn't have to do anything to make that work. It's just sort of plug and play is really all it is. Just simply plug and play. It's that simple. That simple. And then regarding payment plans, as Josh Wright mentioned in his video, PayPal is what he recommends, and what I would also recommend to the very quick and easy solution for that. You could also get students to mail in checks, perhaps, if they're used to giving you checks in the mail. They could, or if they live by you, they could, send them to your address. If you have an e-commerce site, as I do here, BachScholar.com, then I use Stripe on my e-commerce site. So Stripe is a credit card processor. So if you want to really get serious about online teaching, you can use Stripe or any other credit card processor. I would consider, I would just consider Stripe. I would highly recommend Stripe and PayPal. But for teachers who aren't, don't have an e-commerce site or anything, I think PayPal would be the way to go. And once again, this is my studio, looking around here. I spend all my time in here Monday through Friday, working on teaching piano and also preparing sheet music. This is my latest project here I'm preparing some ragtime books, and I'm proofing some, right now, some Joseph Lamb ragtime pieces at the piano. So there we have it. It's as simple as pie. It's easy. Get your tripod, get your Logitech HD camera. It has a mic built into it. Join Skype at skype.com. Download your program for your computer or the app for the phone or your device. And you're on your way to online teaching. It's that easy. And stay safe in this COVID-19 outbreak, and until we meet again.